Alright, sorry for the crap quality, because I'm doing this on my phone. This is the new FMA LA-5C. This thing is actually pretty hefty compared to what they used to be. Overall, first impressions, looks really good and solid. Button isn't super mushy like the old ones are. Knobs actually click really well and aren't in weird positions. They're actually in the positions that you click them to. The adjustment knobs, the turrets, they are a little stiff, but you can hear it clicking, which means it should hold the 0. Same goes for the other side here. Get it in here. So same thing here. The caps are still like the old standard FMA caps. They're really crappy, low quality. Like this, there should be a little raised part here that's supposed to sit flush with this part right here, but it doesn't have it. So it looks really strange on there. You can see there's a gap and it moves around. Doesn't sit very well. Maybe if I can find a real one, I might swap it out. I have some real IR caps that I'm going to throw on here and see if it actually changes the shape of the IR laser. Battery cap, it's nice. It doesn't have the red O-ring like the real thing, but it holds one CR123A. It does take a little bit to kind of get the cap back on. The spring on the inside is fairly stiff, so it definitely wants to push the battery out of the cap. And I don't want to strip the threads, so I kind of got to take my time with it. There it is. Standard adjustments are for mounting here. You see. Other than that, overall external is really nice. It does use the real plugs. This is the wire that came with it. And this is a real one from my M3X. You can see this one fits in pretty nicely. Moves, but the only problem that I've found is it moves quite a bit. They definitely could have done a little better job on that one. Even with the real one in, it still has a little movement, but not as much as the Repro one. So I'll probably be using this one versus the Repro one. But it does actuate the laser. One thing I did find is this one doesn't work very well when it comes to turning on the laser. Maybe there's a loose wire in there, or it's not making contact very well, but it will be finicky and will kind of turn it on and then turn it off right away. So, but this one, the real one, actually does keep it on. So I'll show you right here. So it's right there. This is on low, on the low power setting. So you can see it's just there. Now this one, plug it in here, and you can see I'm hitting it, and it doesn't want to react properly. And I think it's just the connections are bad, uncompared to this one, which is way better. Also, the laser actually has the high and low power, right? So it's on low power. You can see the power of it. right? Now, you go to high power, and it's actually significantly brighter, and I'll show you as I turn the knob here. And it does the same thing for the IR. Okay, so right here, can't see it, but PEC 15 and DBAL. So first is going to be the PEC 15 on low power. Now we're going to go to the DBAL in low power. All right, DBAL low power. All right, now we're going to do both DBAL left, low power, PEC 15 right, low power. All right. Now we're going to go to high power. So this is going to be the PEC 15 high power. So that's the PEC 15 high power. And this is the DBAL high power. DBAL high power. Comparison. DBAL left, PEC 15 right. So this is where it's going to get interesting, because the DBAL has an illuminator. That's the illuminator. And if you would twist the, oh, there it is, sorry. So that's the illuminator. And you can focus the beam on this so it gets down pinpoint or not. And then illuminator and laser. So the dot on the top is the laser, the one on the bottom is the illuminator. So that's just the illuminator, and then that is the visible laser. But okay, so now for the PEC. This is what's going on with this one here. So the one on the left, that's the strobing illuminator. And that is on low power. This is strobing illuminator on high power. Actually, I think this is high power. The other one was supposed to be just the illuminator, but it looks like it actuates both of them. But you can see it's pretty bright. If I cover up the IR laser, that's what you're getting. So but overall, I like the new FMA IR capabilities. They seem pretty good in comparison to the G&P. The low power is actually quite better. It is actually low powered. The high power is actually brighter, or as bright as the G&P's high powered. The one thing that the G&P does have over the FMA PEC is that it does have a flood only or illuminator only that can adjust the beam from thin to thick. LA-5 low power laser. low power laser, low power illuminator, high powered IR, high power illuminator, low power IR, high power, high power. Low power G&P illuminator for the DBAL. This is low power laser and illuminator. Low powered IR laser only. Now to go to high powered. High powered IR laser. High powered IR illuminator and laser. High powered illuminator.